this first one is being worked on by Helen, and it is $26.18. It is a 50 by 60 from AliExpress. Here is what it's going to look like when it is all done, which is just this absolutely gorgeous scenery of these trees. And one thing I like about this is I haven't seen it before, and I know you guys have heard me say this before, that I really like paintings that are more original, that not everybody has done. Now, that doesn't mean I don't like the ones that are more popular. I just really like seeing these ones that are a little more far and few between. So thank you, Helen, for sending that in to us. So Pamela is working on this one. It is a 50 by 60, and she paid $31.31 for it, and she bought it off of AliExpress, and the store is called 7 Color Sunflower. So if you are interested in it, you can go and purchase it there. Here is a picture of what it will look like when it is all complete. As you can see, there also are different ones on the same page that you can get probably for the same price. She did say that the drills and the canvas are excellent, and that she would highly recommend this one to anyone that is interested in this image. Casey is working on this one. It is a 30 by 40, and she only paid $13.31 for it off of Amazon Prime. And the store that she purchased it from, there is absolutely no way I'm going to be able to pronounce it. So I am going to just put it down here below so that you can purchase this if you would like to. Here's what it's going to look like when it is all done, which is going to be absolutely gorgeous. I have been wanting to do this one for a long time, and I just haven't got around to it, but she did highly recommend it to me. She said so far it's been a dream to work on, and it is round drills in case you were interested, because I know some people like round, some people like square, and well, some people like me like them both. Okay, so Randy is working on this one. It is a 20 by 25, and there is no more information on this because it was one off of another Facebook group, and I believe she thought it was Our Craft Addiction, but she's not sure. She won it in a game of bingo on there, so I don't have any more information except here is what it is supposed to look like when it is all done. To me, this looks like Bambi, and I love that movie, except for it makes me cry every single time I watch it. But thank you so much for sending this in to us. Okay, Sarah has been working on this one. It is a 70 by 50, and she purchased it off of Amazon for only $21.99, which this is a really good price for one this big, especially from Amazon. The store she purchased it from is called Original, which has 2 L's on the end of it. So if you are looking for this painting, make sure you put an extra L on the end of it, or you might have a harder time finding it. Here's what it's going to look like when it is all completed. And I really like this one. I don't think I have seen this one yet. I've seen different versions of ones like this, but not this particular one. So thank you again, Sarah, for sending this in to me. Okay, so Cindy is working on this one. I believe it is a 80 by 45. And she purchased it off of AliExpress on Who Can. And here is another look at her WIP, because if you look at it this way, it doesn't look like it's going to be that big. But in this other picture, you can tell it's going to be quite long, so there's going to be a lot more detail, and I am very excited to kind of see where this one goes because I didn't get a picture from her on what it's going to look like when it is all completed. So sometimes though, that can be kind of fun because then we can kind of watch as it develops and be surprised. So yeah, that is going to turn out really good. I can already tell with all these colors ingrained into it, and I love horses. I used to ride when I was younger, so horses have a special place in my heart. So thank you, Cindy, for letting us see this. Oh, and one more quick note. This one did cost $18.86. I forgot to put that a second ago, so I am just adding it now. Kim is working on this really pretty flower. She purchased it from Amazon. I think it was called, the store was called WIP. If I'm wrong, I will write in the bottom, I will put the actual store name, but I believe it was WIP. She purchased it for $8.19. I am not 100% sure on the size because she did not tell me, but to me, from experience, this looks probably like a 30 by 30 or maybe a 25 by 25. And even though this is a partial, I really like it because it makes the flower kind of jump off the page and look really 3D. So, and of course, I love purple. So all in all, this is a really nice painting, and I very much appreciate you sending it in to me, Kim. Arielle has been working on this one for some time. It is a 50 by 60. She purchased it for $33.25 from Evermoment on AliExpress. And Evermoment is one of my favorite stores on AliExpress. They are very trustworthy, and I've had very good experiences with them. So if you are looking for a good store on AliExpress, and they are pretty reasonably priced as well, they are a good one. But back to this painting, it is a bear, obviously, with all of this detail inside the bear, and I absolutely love this. I love colors, I really do, working with colors. But the black and white ones, I don't know, there's something about them. They just are so elegant looking. And I really, really give her props for this because, I mean, look at all of that white, you guys. I mean, she was just swimming in white. White, 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 white. I don't know. I think I would lose my mind if I was doing this one with all this white. So I give you mad props, Arielle. So thank you for sending this in to us, and I look forward to seeing it when it is completed. Here is a picture of it when it is completed. Of course, this is what it's supposed to look like. It looks like it's going to be pretty darn close. And I'm going to go one step farther with this painting and show you this picture that she sent to me. This is a picture of her diamond painting journal. So this is all her information about the painting with the picture there so she knows which one it was. And I really highly recommend doing this because this way you can look back on all your work, you know exactly where you got it, how much you paid, so if somebody asks you or you want to give one away or whatever, this is just a really, really excellent thing to do. I do it with all of my diamond paintings. I have a different video on how you can make one if you don't want to purchase one, and where you can purchase them in my YouTube videos, so you can look at that if you need to. But thank you for sharing this extra picture with us to give an example of what hopefully most of us are already doing. Okay, so bear with me. I'm going to do this one a little bit different. So I just finished Nola, and she was a 57 by 88 square, so it took me about 3 weeks, which is my biggest project as of yet. So what I'm actually going to do now, which I haven't done this before, is have a couple different projects going at one time. I want to get some other ones done, but yet then I'm like, oh, but I really want to work on this one, that one, so I'm going to have a couple going at one time. This way I can kind of work on which one I feel like working on that day. So the first one is this eyeball. I do have this eyeball in a bigger painting, and one of the reasons that I wanted to start with the smaller one is because I have a couple other big ones I'm going to be working on, but is because I want to get a review out for you guys, a video on the difference in size and how much it does make a difference in detail. So I'm going to start with this one, and I have already started it. I only worked on it for about a half hour, so this one will not take me, I mean, I'll have this done in a couple days. If I was only working on this one, I'd have it done in a day probably. The next one is one I just got from Shimmer Stitch. And the reason I want to start this one is because I really want to try this company. I haven't done any from this company yet, and so I really want to try it, let you guys know what I think of them so far. I am impressed. But I do, this one, the other one, the eye is a square. This one, I mean, the eye was a round. This one is a square. And as you can see, that drill field is like amazing. I won't even have to use my light pad for this one. So technically, I could even take this one to the pool if I wanted to and work on it there where the kids swim. So I am going to be starting this one in the next couple days. I have been working and working on trying to get this lovely lady kitted up. The problem with it was every single pack of drills was so staticky, I could barely get them out of the package. I did all my little tips and tricks that I know to fix them, and it didn't work. So now I am in the process of doing my last thing that will work, and it is working. It's just time consuming. So and I'm going to make a video on that, so if you guys have any problems with your drills being staticky, you will be able to fix them. So anyways, I started kitting her up 2 days ago. I am working on getting those drills ready to go because I've been wanting to do this one for months, and it is a small one, so it won't take me very long. It is a square, and it's from Diamond Art Club, which, as you guys know, I love them. This one is going to be one that's different from any that I've ever done before, and very different from the other ones I'm working on right now. I'm going to bring you up to the thumbnail. So here's the thumbnail. So this one has a lack of color. It is, I think it's going to look somewhat like a pencil drawing with just a little bit of color splashed into it. And that is one of the things that drew me to it, actually, was that it looked so different. And I liked how it looked like it was drawn with a pencil. And so I haven't started this one, but I did get this one all ready to go. And it is kitted up. So I will probably be starting this one, I don't know, either today or tomorrow. Last but not least is Blue Zion. Now, I have done 3 Diamond Art Clubs that were all Mandy Manzano's. My past 3 were, so I was going to take a break and do, you know, some different ones so that I don't get burnt out, but I had promised my daughter that I would start this one because she loves it and wants it on her wall. So I told her that I would kit it up, I would work on it here and there, but I'm not going to solely work on this one. Just because, like I said, I like to switch it up as best I can so that I don't get burnt out on one artist. So as much as I love her, I mean, I have a whole room full of her paintings that need to be done. But yes, so this one is going to be worked on. It is all kitted up and ready to go, and I'm just going to be working on, I told her I would probably try to do like a little 2x2 square a day, because I'm going to be focusing more on the other ones, but I had to make her happy because I did promise her that I would start it. So these are the WIPs that I am working on and that are going to be start working on, so I thought I would show you those really quickly. One quick note, I'm going to try to get you guys a video out tomorrow for Throwback Thursday, but tomorrow is the 4th of July and we do have some plans. So, like I said, I'm really going to try to get that out to you guys, but if I don't, I am sorry, I apologize. That's just kind of the way it is with family and holidays and all that kind of stuff. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys have a absolutely wonderful rest of your Wednesday. And if I don't get a video to you tomorrow, have an absolutely wonderful 4th of July. But stay safe out there, you guys. There's a lot of accidents that happen on the 4th of July. So make sure you stay safe and pay attention to your dogs, because more dogs go missing on the 4th of July than any other night due to the fact that they get scared of the noise and bolt. So keep that in mind. Okay, guys, even if it is crappy weather where you are, don't forget to keep on shining yourself and make it a great day.